This is a huge thing for me. I saw it as an opportunity to just say, this is it. I'm gonna stop here with my obsession over the way I look. So I said that day, that August 14, 2010, the day I walked down that stage, it would close a chapter of my life that I'll never go back to.
Throughout life, many changes must be made in order to move forward. Mayra Najera, an SSC transfer student, recently overcame two of the biggest challenges in her life. This includes getting into the university of her dreams, but she had to feel comfortable in her skin first.
The media always promotes this thin 5'8" model. And ever since I was small, I would look up to that girl, and I wanted to look like that girl. I got to that point where I was bulimic and I needed help.
A young woman can't look at a magazine, watch television, or surf the net without noticing the ravishing qualities of thin models. However, this need to be thin in American society has warped the young minds of many girls looking up to women in the spotlight. Recently, there has been some action for change in the recognition of the average and overweight beauties in this country. But is it enough, or has the American youth already been tarnished beyond repair? Only time will tell, but as for Mayra, she decided the time for change is now.
When I used to look at the mirror, I used to ask, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most beautiful woman in the world? And the mirror would say, she is. It would never say that I was. But then the time came when I looked at the mirror, I answered my own question. You have to believe in yourself.
Mayra began to learn about self-assurance by joining the SSC Fitness Club. This organization promotes both confidence and proper nutrition by hosting annual events like the Bodybuilding and Figure Championship. Mayra saw this competition as a step in the right direction.
We decided to hold that competition to give students and community a chance to show what they worked so hard for as far as their physical transformation. You know, this gives a person confidence, and it also sets a goal for them to stick with and to keep advancing as far as fitness and health. It's not temporary, it's a permanent lifetime style, and this is a way of showing it off.
The SSC Fitness Club was spearheaded by Fitness Center coordinator Joe Gilley in 2004. Since then, Joe has positively impacted the lives of many students, creating an upbeat environment to get fit.
I've done so many diets, you have no idea. I've checked out all the books in the library, all the DVDs, but Mr. Joe Gilley, he taught me a healthier way. He was always there for me. Even if he didn't feel good, he would always help me. He never show a weak side, so I look up to him. He's like my hero.
It was more so of a mentor-protege type relationship. Not only working as a trainer with Mayra, I also worked as her mentor as far as giving her confidence, inspiration, motivation, as far as going on and proceeding in her future and what she was striving for, as far as finishing up school.
Walking across the stage during the Classic Bodies, Bodybuilding, and Figure Championship was only the first step for Mayra in her self-transformation. The second was being able to transfer to a 4-year university in New York that offered her an option in magazine journalism, a career that she chose to study since overcoming her battle with bulimia.
It's time for me to go in, to join the media world. I'm not gonna go against it, because I want to make a change. I want to help people out there that have issues with their self-esteem.
In order for Mayra to follow her dreams and transfer to a 4-year university, many options need to be taken into account before this big decision is made.
A student can narrow their choices down by first deciding whether or not they want to go to college in-state or out-of-state. And then if they stay in-state, are they willing to commute, or do they want to stay on campus? And thirdly, how much are they willing to pay for the college? So after they've narrowed it down from those three things, then I suggest that they think about what type of needs they want the college or university to meet for them.
Typically, students have 6 basic needs that must be met by an institution. These are academic, financial, social, spiritual, physical, and personal. Beyond that, there are subcategories within each of these needs. If a student needs assistance or more information about an institution, the Transfer Center is available to assist in the decision-making process. After Mayra took all of her options into account and was accepted at Syracuse University, reality began to sink in around the time of her move.
The transfer that I will be doing from Chicago to New York, wow, I've been thinking about it ever since I started applying for college in January. I know I've always wanted to move because I think it would be good for me. I'm going to grow as an individual. I'm going to Syracuse not knowing anyone. There's side effects, yet very good things about it.
However, Mayra hasn't quite ended her education at South Suburban College. She plans on coming home next summer to take transferable classes toward her degree. Whether closing a door to the past or opening a door to the future, change is a must when moving forward on life's journey.